Hello, my glowing angels. Welcome back to my channel. If you are watching this, it is meant for you. It is divinely guided. This is message for you, from your inner child, your intuition, your shadow self, and your future higher self. And this message is from your spirit team, guardian angels, the divine universe. This is the mirror mantra. Oracle deck, what messages do you have for the collective? Please take what resonates. Guardian angel, spirit team, the divine universe, what messages do you have for the collective? Please and thank you. What messages do you have for the collective? Thank you. I let go of negative thoughts about my body and embrace positivity. What does your inner child want you to know? Inner child of the collective, what messages do you have for yourself? Please and thank you. What messages do you have for yourself? What do they need to know? Thank you. Determination. Your light self wants you to keep persistence, resolve any issues, keep having strength. Your shadow self has hesitation, wavering, defensiveness. We want you to stay determined and focused. Your effort will pay off. Determination. What does your intuition want you to know? This is for the collective. What messages do you have for yourself? Please and thank you. Protection through intuition. Your intuition shields you from harm. Trust its warning. You know, when you have a bad feeling of something, you go somewhere and you have a bad vibe, trust it. Your body knows, it tells you. We just have a issue of listening to it. You know, when you feel scared, if you feel anxious, your body will tell you. I'll give you two examples. When I was in Vegas with a friend, somehow I was in a timeshare. They offered free buffet. And I was like, okay, sure. Showed us a house, showed us a place, told us whatever. By the end of it, they're like, here's the paper to sign if you're interested in a timeshare. My body was shaking. I was sweating. Everything in my body was telling me no. So trust your intuition, trust your gut. It will let you know what is good and right for you and what is not. The other part is I got a call from my sister when I was living in New York saying, if I have another kid, will you come and help me, like, and then so I did. I moved. I'm in Washington now watching my niece and nephew. I changed my life and it is for the better. I became my highest self. I'm pursuing my dreams and following my intuition. My purpose and my life journey led me here, because everything, when I got that call, when she asked me that question, everything in me was screaming, yes, you have to go. This is where you're meant to be, and this is where I am now, and I can't wait to see what the future brings, because I'm listening to my inner self, my intuition, my gut. It will tell you, trust it. Divine alignment. Align with higher frequency to enhance your intuitive senses. What does your shadow self want you to know? Please and thank you, shadow self of the collective. What messages do you have for yourself? Thank you. This came out first. Shedding illusion. The first step is awareness. The second is acceptance, reality, honesty, self-love. When we let go of all the extra baggage we have, of what people put on us. Like, oh, people say I'm this and that. I have the choice of believing it or carrying it on my back. Other people's opinions of me, other people's thoughts and interpretation of who I am. I realize over the years I need to seek validation from me, myself, and I, my inner child, my shadow self, and my highest self. Those opinions are the only one that matters. Yours, not anybody else's, yours. How do you think and feel about yourself? And that is the only opinion that should matter. No boundaries. Difficult to establish healthy respect. Take care to ensure your needs are met. Respect, self-care, and limits. This is kind of true for me too. Me and my sister, I had no boundaries. I put her and my mom above me after my dad passed away through ending his life. And I've dealt with a lot of trauma and hurt and pain, and I held on to that guilt when it wasn't mine to carry. What his issue was and why he did what he did had no reflection over who I am as a person. But at a young age, it happened when I was 12. I'm 38 years old now. A lot of life lessons have been learned, and now I am setting healthy boundaries. If I feel disrespected, if I feel unsafe, unseen, unheard like I have been in the past, I know now that that is not who I am. I am loved. I respect myself. I love who I am. And if others people cannot, they can take the trash out for me. Not calling them trash, just saying they are not meant for me and I don't need the disrespect anymore. Creating a healthy boundary and protecting my inner peace. What does your future higher self want you to know? This is for the collective. Please take what resonates. If you want a personal reading, information will be in the description. What messages do you have for yourself? Please and thank you. Are there any other messages? Thank you. You are creating a you that you will be proud of. Are you proud of who you are? If you're not, change it. It is saying you are, so like I'm not going to go against the cards, but I'm saying if you're not, if you are looking at your life and regretting the decisions that you made, take a look at where you are now. What decision we made in the past, the present is the result of it. And what we are doing now in the current moment will affect our future. So I've learned from my past. I've learned what not to do. I overeat my feelings. I didn't acknowledge them. And then I became overweight. I was 280 at my highest. My A1C diabetic blood sugar was 8.0. And that is not good. And to now, I am around 190. Weighing 190, my A1C is 6.0, so I'm learning to control myself and my bad habits and changing the way I do things for the better, for my health, for like just having self-respect, having self-love, having self-care, mind, body, and soul, taking care of myself. And I hope you do the same. These are all suggestions. You are in control of your life, just like I'm in control of mine. New chapter requires a new version of you. So it's like, are you going to stay with the same old story that you're saying to yourself? Are you playing victim? I did in the past. I'm like, my page is no judgment, and I'm just speaking from my truth and my experience. If you guys take offense from it, I don't mean any harm. I really don't. Like, I'm only here to spread positivity, empowerment, self-improvement, And if whatever I say triggers you, take a look at that. Why does it trigger you? Because I'm not here to judge anybody, and nobody can judge me. Like, nobody lived my life, nobody lived your life, nobody knows what decision, why you made the choices that you made. Those are yours to own up to. I've owned up to mine, and I'm doing what I love now. Like, I love tarot reading, I love being a life coach, I love taking care of my niece and nephew, cooking, and I like cleaning now. In the past I didn't, but I'm just figuring out who I am. If I was loved the whole, if I was loved, I wasn't loved when I was younger, but I'm learning to love myself now. What is your This is Angel Whispering card. What does your angels want to tell you? Please and thank you. This is for the collective. What messages do they need to hear right now, guardian angels of the collective? 1616 Willpower. Things may feel out of sync and not within your control. The whisper of the divine is asking that you remember that you are being supported and that your will is your superpower. Determination is key right now. Affirmation. I call on my strength and willpower to make the lead, to take the lead. I accept and listen to the support of the divine within me. Trust your gut. Your gut will tell you everything you need to know. This is the path of light. What messages do the collective need to hear? Take what resonates. This is for the collective, and whoever is watching this is meant for them. If you want a personal readings from your higher self, please take a look at the description and book a reading from me and you, apparently, from your higher self. Life force. I am a being of light, receiving divine energy that flows through me. With each breath, I renew and regenerate every cell, embracing the infinite vitality that empowers my body, mind, and spirit. Every breath I take brings me closer to the infinite power of the divine. Release. I no longer struggle with fear or the challenge of life. I take control of my thoughts and embrace each stage of my journey. I focus on what I can change and surrender what I cannot to the divine. Trusting the process, I believe that everything will unfold as it should be. When we release control of what we can't control, man, is that like a huge weight lifted off your shoulders. There's a lot of things we carry that we don't know that we're carrying. I carry the weight of my father's death. I carry the weight of my mother and sister's happiness and well-being. I carry the weight of my depression, anxiety, fear, doubts, the low, like, self-hatred, low self-esteem. All this stuff I carried with me. Man, was that tiring. I've learned to let it go, release what is not mine, accept my decisions for the decisions I made in the past, and just learn to accept it. It's not right or wrong. It did happen, but I'm learning from my past. This is empowering messages. What messages does the divine have for you? This is for the collective. What message do you have for them? Please and thank you. Okay. Exploration. Bravely open and connect. It is time to get to know each other better, or learn something new about the person in your life and allow them to learn something new about you. Yeah, I keep myself guarded because I don't feel safe, but I found my soul sister recently, and I can truly be who I am with her. So it is a really nice feeling to be seen and heard and acknowledged by somebody. Patterns. Be your own witness. Notice situations that are repeating themselves in your life. Release any beliefs about your past so that you can see the present more clearly. You know how you have like rose color eyes when you're in love? Everything is all great and sunshine and you avoid the red flags. The same could be said with sadness and depression and anxiety and fear. You see things in a different lens. But when we take off the lens and just see things as they are, radical acceptance is not right or wrong, but it is what it is. When you don't put your emotions and thoughts into it and see the past for it is, to learn what can be changed, what can you learn from your past. Be your best. Arise as your best self. Take a moment to recognize that you have always been doing the best you can. Once you see this in yourself, it will be easier to see it in others. Pause. Take time to breathe. Hold. Breathe in for 5 seconds. Hold for 5 seconds and out for 5 seconds. You can feel that tension release. So take a moment, breathe. You have time. Take time for yourself. Nurture. Grow a great life. Look after what is important to you. Nourish what you wish to grow in your life. Lovingly tend to your relationship. Support your mind, body, and soul, or body, mind, and spirits. What are you focusing on? Is what I kind of get from that. Like, you may think the grass is greener on the other side, but it's greener where you put water in. Where are you focusing on? Are you focusing on the negative things in your life? Well, then more negative things are going to pop up. If you are grateful, appreciative of all the things that you do have, more of that will come. If there's a book called The Secret, and it's the law of attraction. So, like, I want to bring more positivity into the world, and that's what I want to see. So that's what I'm doing. A song that popped up in my head is "Man in the Mirror." Be the change you want to see in the world. It starts with you. This is the law of attraction oracle deck. What messages do you have for the collective? Please and thank you. Do you notice how the cards just pop out? That I love when they do that. Okay. Thank you. I will read them both ways. There's like a positive and a negative side, or and it's just take what resonates. Openness. True receiving happens when you release resistance and allow all possibility to unfold. Let go of rigid expectations today. Embrace whatever comes your way with an open heart. Or you may be feeling reluctant to accept changes. Reluctant to accept changes may be limiting you. Open yourself to new path. Determination. Strong will and persistent guarantees success. Stay committed despite obstacles. Take action today with full determination. Obstacles are merely stepping stones to mastery. Or you could be feeling wavering commitment may be delaying progress. Renew your dedication to your goal. Awareness. Recognizing your patterns. Give Recognizing your patterns gives you the power to change them. Self awareness leads to mastery. Introspection. Observe your thoughts today. Which one supports your desires and which one limits you? Unconscious unconscious blocks may be interfering with your progress. Bring them to light and transform them. A great movie is the K-pop Demon Hunters. Watch it. I love it. There's a song called Free, and that's what it reminds me of. Certainty. Unwavering certainty align your energy with success. Doubt delays results. Visualize yourself already achieving your desire. Act with complete faith in the outcome. Again, the book, The Secret. Inner hesitation is blocking your path. Through repet. Strengthen your trust through repetition and affirmation. Oh. Initiative. Walking won't bring results. Taking action is the key to unlocking opportunities. Step forward boldly today. Act on ideas without overanalyzing. Yes, on August 8th at 8 o'clock, I don't know if it's AM or PM, but I released my first video on YouTube, and like I found my passion of tarot reading. I may not have any views right now, but this is my passion. This is my action that I'm taking, and slowly but surely, I'm pretty sure I'll get to where I want to be. Fear of failure may be causing inaction. Take a small step to break the cycle. Yeah, I feel like fear is like the fear of rejection, fear of being seen. I really don't care anymore because it's the not knowing is more scarier than the know, right? Like the not knowing if this person likes you, the not knowing if you're gonna get the job, the not knowing, that anxiety of not knowing is worse than that person or whatever saying no to you. So I've learned to just ask. If they said no, I thought they were gonna say no anyway. So like if they say yes, cool. Now I can move on with my life. Courage. Fear is a natural part of growth. Bold action leads to powerful breakthroughs. Step out of your comfort zone today. Act despite fear. Self-doubt may be holding you back. Trust in your strength. Vulnerability. Being open emotionally is a strength, not a weakness. True connection requires authenticity. Share your feelings openly with someone you trust. Allow yourself to be fully seen. Fear of exposure may be keeping you guarded. Let go of past wounds and trust again. Yeah, I've been hurt a lot, but I'm scared of living in the past, living in the dark. I don't care anymore what other people think of me because I know who I am. And what I think of myself matters more than what other people say about me. Yeah, it's not nice if they call me names or whatever, but like that's their opinion of me. That's not how I feel about myself. Awakening. You are stepping into a higher awareness. A deep spiritual awakening is unfolding. Spend time in reflection or meditation to tune into your inner wisdom and new insight. Fear of change may be keeping you asleep to your true potential. Embrace the awakening process. Synchronicity. The universe is constantly sending you signs and confirmation. Pay attention to repeated patterns. Stay mindful of recurring numbers, symbols, and events that are guiding you towards alignment with your desires. Again, I see angel numbers all the time: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1, 1, like 11, 11, or Just a lot of repeating numbers, and it's just like, okay, yes, my spirit team is telling me something. And then I'll look it up what the meaning is, and I'm slowly but surely figuring it out what it all means. You may be missing signs or dismissing guidance. Slow down and open yourself to synchronicity. Illumination, trust, and clarity are being revealed. You are seeing things as they truly are. Seek deeper understanding. Journaling, meditate, or ask for signs to guide your path. Confusion or denial may be clouding your judgment. Open yourself to clarity. Yeah, a lot of people's opinion of who they wanted me to be, all this pressure, when I just ask myself, what do I truly want? What do I like? What brings me joy? What do I find happiness? Instead of trying to please everyone else, because you know what? I can't please everybody. I rather just make myself happy, you know? So just an advice, you don't have to take it, it's just the life lessons I've learned. Don't wait 37 years, 38 years to start. Your one day starts with day one. When will your day one start? A year from now, 5 years from now? I'll wait till whatever. And then when you look back, you're like, dang, I should have started yesterday, So time will keep going with or without you. How are you going to spend your time? This is the basic oracle deck. What messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective? Please and thank you. I feel like this is coming out. What message do you have for the collective? Please and thank you, spirit team. Okay. So, the Hermit. Self-reflection, introspection, enlightenment, spiritual contemplation, receiving or giving guidance. Take some time to yourself. Figure out who you are. And then that will just bring more clarity. Are the people around you actually good for you, or are you just trying to please someone else? It starts within. Loneliness, isolation, seclusion, being overcome or paralyzed by fear, antisocial, and restrictiveness. So it's okay to be alone. You don't have, I've been alone for so long. It's kind of nice. Yeah, I was lonely and I wish I had people that I can talk to and can relate to me, but at the same time, when I was with people, they weren't really filling my heart with joy. It was just draining my energy. So you know what? I'd rather be alone than have people just suck the fun out of me, That is a Freaky Friday reference, and I do love that movie, both of them. The Wheel of Fortune also came up for you. Destiny, a turning point, decisive moment, luck, good fortune, cycle, nature of life. Also, loss of control, setback, unwelcoming changes, unlucky delays, and misfortune. So, again, there's two ways to look at things, positive and negative. Even if negative things happen to you, we can look for the positivity. We don't have to be stuck into the negative thoughts. We can acknowledge it, feel it, and then release it. And then start the day with a new outlook, a new mindset, because the way you've been thinking been working for you, or has it been hurting you? And that's just me speaking as my life experiences. And I hope take what resonates, This is for the collective. If you want a personal reading, information will be in the description. Please like, subscribe, share with a friend, and keep glowing, my angels.